Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show 13. Hello, I have 13 build tips. I've lined them out all here. They look pretty cool. Let's hop into the first one. I've used the glass trick with layered glass, and normally what you do is break out every other level so that it creates the fog effect, but you can also combine two different colors like this, and it's more compact, but you get the same effect. I've used it twice here, so not very well in the floor because I only had 2 blocks to work with, but it works pretty well right here. I've used the tinted glass and black glass, and it makes it look like it goes on pretty far, but it doesn't really. And then I've added some red balloons just for effect. Over here, we've got pumpkins, like a little pumpkin patch, and I put pickles on it to make it look like a stem. This is pretty common, most people know this, and I thought candles would look nice too, so I've got those there. Here I just have a nice house exterior, but I've put redstone torches under the porch, kind of look like eyes. I haven't seen many people do this, but I think it looks really nice. And I have another thing further down that's kind of similar. Over here, I've used the pumpkin trick again, but notice with the windows, I've got boards up with little O's at the corner, and it kind of makes it look like the windows have been boarded up. I've also used nice Halloween purples. Anyways, the way you do this, on the end sign, you press space as much as you can, and then delete and add an O, and then enter a few times, space, delete 1, add O. With this side, it's way easier. You just add an O, and then space until it goes to the end. Pretty simple stuff. Over here, I've kind of simulated a cave, and I have cobwebs everywhere, and I've used birch to look like baby spiders on the wall. Kind of have to squint to see it, but it's there, it's there. And I've used iron bars to look like cobwebs hanging. If you want, you can use wither skeleton skulls to look like big spiders, but they're pretty expensive, so use them at your own will. Over here, I've got a nice little bed, and it has like a bedside table. Wither roses are a nice flower to use, I guess, at Halloween. But the main thing is, if you back up here enough, you can see there's a monster under the bed. And this is pretty scary. I don't know. I've got another one just down there, but it's a pretty cool hack. If you want to know how to do it, you place a dark oak sign, which is the darkest sign you can, and then add a little face. Oh. Where's the... There we go. Okay. And then you get some red dye and some glow ink. You can use any color you want, I guess. And then if you put tinted glass in front of it, it makes it super dark. So it just looks like the face, and you can't see the sign. Oops. I think this is probably my favorite hack on this list. I don't like calling them hacks. This is my favorite build tip on the list. Okay, you can already kind of see what's going on here. I've got a nice little interior, and you know, like those paintings from Scooby-Doo where the eyes go back and forth? I've kind of done that here. Oops. If you have a carrot and you put a pig in the right spot, then it'll look through the painting and follow you, and I think that's kind of cool. The way I've done this is I just have a block, and if the lead is like 5 blocks back, about from the, or I guess 6 blocks back from the pig, then it pulls them at just the right tension to where you can't escape through the painting. Oh, there. You can get in your own painting and spy on your friends, and I don't know, it just seems pretty cool. Anyways, next room, next room, I've got like a little boiler set up, and you can do a lot of cool stuff connecting levers to lightning rods or to iron bars, whatever you choose. And I've just got exposed copper. Looks nice. It's just a cool decoration if you want to have in your basement, I guess. Over here is probably another one of my favorite rooms. I've got a villager trapped on iron bars, and I've named him Dinnerbone. Spelled no space with a capital D. And if you do this and have an iron bar above him, it kind of looks like he's hanging, which is a cool effect. I've also put nether quartz on the floor, which kind of looks like bones. I think that's pretty cool. And cauldrons, apparently, make for a really good ceiling because the legs line up perfectly and make these little circles. And then, of course, the dripstone block looks kind of gross in this setting, which is a perfect fit. Next plot, I've got a little tree here that I've made, and basalt, which is, I guess, a stone block, makes for a perfect dead tree trunk block. And you can mix that in with acacia log because of the gray. And for the leaves I've used rooted dirt, which is like the only see-through block that's kind of like the only see-through block that's kind of like leaves. So it just makes for a pretty good dead tree. And I've got like branches like the leaves have been falling off, and then just some dead coral. Over here I've improved upon my awful gravestone, and I've made like 3 designs, pretty basic, but what I really wanted to show with this plot is the ghosts. I've just used quartz here with some white stained glass panes and chains. You don't have to use the chains, but if you want to, you can. And I have candles too. I also made a completely glass ghost, which I think is pretty cool on its own. The way you make the banner patterns is you get a loom, a black banner, and some white dye. Oh, you need a couple of those. You put this in and choose this pattern, and then you just gotta do it 2 more times. Oops. Choose the bottom half one and the middle stripe, wherever that is. Okay, well, that did not turn out like I thought it would. Okay, and then use the top little third of the banner. And you've got cool ghost eyes. If you really want, oops, you can grab a creeper head and put that in with some black dye and a white banner. Am I dumb? You have to make the creeper head into a banner pattern, and then combine that with black dye and a white pattern, and you've got a creeper face. But that's pretty expensive, so I don't know if you would like to do that. Over here, we've got your friend's house, and this isn't really a build trick. This is more of a prank. So if he comes over to his door, it's slightly back from the block so an observer can see it. And then when you open it, a little dragon head boy is shot out. The way I've done this is just have the door 1 block back, and an observer seeing that, it sends the signal over to a 2-tick repeater, like that, and then there's a sticky piston with a slime block. And you can use a regular piston if you want to, but it just takes more resetting. I don't know why you do that if you already have to get the slime for the slime block. And then just some, whoopsie. And then I've got some blue ice on the ground to make it go faster. This is also more of a prank, but if you want to be really mean to your friends, you should do this. So I've got a skulk sensor, and under here, or I'll just show you what happens. this loud. Okay. Under here, I've got about 1 million shriekers. And then, sorry. If you place this guy and he hears you do anything, then he sends signals to all of them. Okay, Jesus, that's loud. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I chose 13 because it's an unlucky number and that's perfect for Halloween. This took a little bit of time to do, so a like would be appreciated. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.